What's up, guys? Thank you so much for coming back. My name is Shimpalo, and boy do I have a video for y'all today. Most recently, Capcom has announced the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and let's just say I'm a huge fan of the Dead Rising series. I played from 1 through 4, 4 being not the greatest one, and one of the classics is actually the first one, where you're in Willamette, Colorado, playing as the most famous reporter of all time, Frank West. Awesome game, and there's so much I want to talk about, but this is my first time actually looking at this. Let's just get started. I'm too excited. Let's get going, man. ...2006. I was... Holy crap. I was... I'm 29 now. I was 11, 12, playing the first Dead Rising. Well, that looks awesome, dude.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story. Frank West.
The helipad? Oh my god, Frank is back,
the whole world's
man.
gonna know it in 3 days.
This is the original, man. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Holy shit. Looks so good. Willamette looks amazing. The mall looks amazing.
Zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies.
Holy shit. The jump kick, the fisticuffs, the photography mode. Wow, the zombies look so good. The face diver, the baseball hit. That's the... Oh my god.
Get over here.
This looks so good. This looks so good. Stupid dog. Wow. Okay, the hat, the gunshot, the Gatling gun, the chainsaw, the secret frying pan, the golf ball, the soccer ball. Yo, the psychopaths, Joe, Steven, and then Adam. Oh, and Larry. Brother. September 19th. Oh my god. No way. September 19th? It's so fast. Holy crap. It's gonna be here in 2.5 months. So, in the original Dead Rising, you have 6 or 7 plazas, if I remember. You have 5 main ones. The park. So the 5 are Alfresca, Wonderland, Paradise, Entrance, North, and North Plaza. If I'm missing anything, any plazas, please comment down below and correct me. But I believe those are the 5 main ones. And you have... And each one is specifically unique from what I remember. The first one has... The entrance plaza has the antique weapons, but it doesn't have the guns. The guns, you have to go to the North Plaza, if I recall. I played Dead Rising so many times over that I know where to find all the secret items and find the secret, what is it called? The secret combinations to get the best juices in the game. But that'll happen another time, but I want to go over the gameplay next. Okay, so from IGN. This is from IGN. It seems like they just direct ripped it from
Deluxe
the
Remaster.
presentation.
You may be thinking, that looks like a full-on remake.
Holy.
We had the same thought, so we spoke with 3 key
The
staff
fact
to
that
get
it
to the
looks
bottom of this
this
Deluxe
good
Remaster. We began
is
our
something that
investigation with director
I'm so thankful to
Yosuke
have.
Mudai.
The dog Madonna.
Well, actually, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to call this game a remake, considering the work we put into it. Before we could even ask a question, Mudai was giving us the inside scoop about the game.
Okay.
The first thing you'll notice is the improved graphics. The new specs allow
Holy
the
shit,
game
this
to
is the
run at
beginning.
4K.
So this part right here is the beginning of the game, where you have to run up to the stairs and just avoid everything as possible. There was Richard, Karen, and then I believe you just have these NPC survivors that are just gonna die, and you can't really save them. You can't do anything about it, so you just gotta run. But this is the entrance plaza, and you have to go through the steps here, which is pretty sick.
60 FPS.
His running, Frank's animation for running is so different.
We've also made quite a few quality of life improvements, like the ability to move while aiming.
Okay, so I want to stop here real quick and compare it to the original one. The original one did not have a compass on the top, so the newer generation is so lucky to have that. That's pretty cool. And then not to mention here too, the weapon switching was not mapped to the D-pad. It wasn't mapped to the D-pad in the original game. It was actually, if you guys didn't know, it was actually mapped to the LB and RB, or if you're playing on PlayStation 4. It's out on PlayStation 4 if you want to play the classic one. It's going to probably still be the same thing, but L1, R1 are your switching weapons, and then in this game, when you had to aim down the sights, when you aimed down the sights, it was so hard in the original Dead Rising was that you had to right trigger, or let me get the controller out, right? So you had to right trigger and then press X. So X was your action button. But in this game, it definitely looks like you're able to left trigger and then right trigger to shoot, and then being able to move left and right. So I guess they're modernizing the game, which is actually a really good change. Not to mention, you can see the leveling is actually completely different. There's no life display anymore. It just says prestige points. 108 killed. It seems a little bit more simplified, which is pretty good. And then his walking,
more intuitive.
His walking is insane.
Thanks to popular demand, we've added an autosave feature.
Damn,
and fine-tuned the
autosave?
user interface.
Autosave? Autosave feature?
The game
Brother,
will be fully
oh my
voiced
god,
in
you guys are
9
so lucky to have
languages, with
autosave
text in
feature.
14, giving more players
That's
around the world
insane.
a chance to enjoy characters' dialogue.
So I'm gonna stop here real quick and explain it. You guys are so lucky to have you guys are so lucky to have autosave feature in this game, because originally in the original Dead Rising, the first and second one had this. So in the first and second one, you couldn't autosave. But what you could do is that the only way to save in the game, well, Dead Rising 2 had I believe later down the road, like it was quality of life improvement was autosave. But in the original patch, there was no autosave. But the original Dead Rising, the only way to save your game is if you had to go to the bathroom. What you saw earlier, you had to go to the security room to take a nap, and then you had to go to a secret spot. I'm not going to reveal the secret spot because that's spoiler territory, and I'm not going to spoil the game for anybody who has not played the game at all. I just want everybody to give this game a shot and really support this company. This game, not the company as a whole, but I'm saying game, support this game, because this is something that we haven't seen in over 18 years. I thought they
made some
threw the
improvements to
project out the
NPC
window.
behavior that we hope will make surviving the zombie apocalypse with all the colorful characters that much more enjoyable.
Wow, they did so much. And then that catwalk. Okay, so I want to stop here and explain this part. So this part here, right? There is so much differences from the original to this one. So in this one, you could see that the weapon on the top, it actually has a life bar on the bottom, and that life bar is actually very important to tell, because in the original game, you could see that the weapon is breaking when it was flashing. That was the only way you could tell the weapon was breaking. But if you didn't know, you could have just kept swinging at it, and then that would have been gone away. But I think in this game, they're still going to have the magazine, and the magazines, I'm not going to really go more into detail about that until later down the road when the game is fully released, and then explain how all this type of mechanics work.
That sounds like a complete overhaul. It makes me wonder if the game's main concept is still intact. If you've played the original, rest assured that its core remains unchanged in this deluxe remaster. We did our best to respect the direction of the original game. We kept the fundamental gameplay the same while improving upon the user
Okay, so
experience.
sorry if I apologize, but this is actually so important. In the original, we never had an ability to fast forward. In order to kill time, we actually had to do the side quest. So that is something that is so pretty insane to see, that they are giving you the opportunity to fast forward. Honestly, you guys are lucky.
With this,
Because,
we believe that
well,
both
still, I'm gonna
veterans
still
and
do all the
newcomers alike
quests
will
and
be
get
able
all
to
the,
enjoy a fresh
try to
experience.
save all the survivors first try.
Our goal was to ensure that today's players would
But
experience
the fact that
same
Frank
shock
is moving
players felt
so
when
fast
the original game was
is
released.
insane.
We believe believe we accomplished this goal with Dead Rising Deluxe
It's insane
Remaster.
how fast he's moving.
We hope that everyone will give it a try. Unable to get any definitive answers out of director Murai, we gave art director Satoshi Takamatsu the third degree. It turns out he had ambitions of his own for this project.
So this is the Xbox
Because the
360
original
version or
came
the
out
Steam
18
version. You
years
guys
ago.
can still
There
play.
were many
It's
limitations
a lot
during
of
development.
It's still there. You guys could buy it.
Thanks
It's
to
like
nearly
$9,
two decades
$5
of
if you're
technological
interested in playing it.
advancements,
I'll
we were
probably
able to accomplish a
stream
lot that
stream
couldn't
live on
be done
Twitch
back then.
when my tournament season's over, and I will just play
For
all
example,
the Dead Rising.
Resident Evil,
show you guys how
Capcom's
it's
other
really
zombie franchise, focused on quality over quantity.
But yeah, this is the original. This is the original UI of the original Dead Rising. You guys can see like there's actually a life status. You level your prestige points with your levels actually down here below. Knowing what time it is, you guys didn't really have a specific time to be there as it is in the game. I believe in this game you're still gonna have the opportunity of choice, which is pretty cool to see. Not to mention, you see, as you guys can tell from the newer one to this one, is that you couldn't see
The goal
what
was to
your, if your
pack
weapon
as
is
many
breaking.
zombies as possible into that huge shopping
And
mall.
the fact that what they did in this game,
This meant
in the original
each individual
version,
zombie wasn't as polished as we would have liked.
since they
However,
couldn't have the
this
engine
time
opportunity
around,
to make
we
it
were able
work,
to
they were
focus
actually
on
using the
quality as
RE
well.
engine to display
As the
how
art
many
director,
zombies are on screen.
I couldn't be more pleased that
Holy crap. Adam the Psychopath. This boss fight, I'm not gonna spoil how you beat him, but this boss fight was
both
one of the
the main
coolest boss
character,
fights in
Frank,
the game. And that's what the
and
theme,
all of the
actually, if you guys
NPCs.
don't know, in Marvel 3 is
Of course,
inspired from.
another critical
His theme is
aspect
actually
of Dead
Adam the Clown
Rising
theme.
that we have to address is
And
the shopping mall
the food
setting.
court. Holy crap.
In
It's
the
crazy
original
that
game, the
in the
Willamette
original game, it
Parkview
was
Mall
just very,
is
like,
made up of several areas, like Entrance
bland and
Plaza
dry.
and Paradise Plaza, each with
But in
its
this
own
game,
unique
it looks
characteristics.
so like a whole new
These
walk of
designs
life
and
has been
evolved them
changed.
even further by adding real-time lighting and shadow effects.
So this is
So
Wonderland
that each
Plaza.
location
This is
takes
Wonderland
on
Plaza,
a
so
different
you can see,
appearance, depending on
as-
the time of day.
you know, as the time of day of going, you guys can see it looks pretty freaking sick.
That's how much detail we've put into this
It's really
project.
awesome to see how much effort they're putting into this game, because this is actually my childhood game. This was a game that I grew up playing a lot. I had it
For
on the
character
360,
animations,
and
we tried
I
to
think I
limit
still have that
unnecessary
copy of the game
changes
around here somewhere.
and use the original
I
data
have it.
as much
I
as
think
possible,
I have it,
especially
if my
during
brother didn't
action
trade it in.
scenes. We
The
could have made
fisticuffs,
them
the
more
jumping kick,
realistic with today's tools.
Jump kick with the low, and
but
then if you get
we
hit
wanted
by
to
the...
preserve the unique and comical movements
Oh my god,
that made
dude.
the original
This looks
Dead
so much
Rising
fun.
so special.
当時のアニメーションが一番ベストだと思っておりましたので、今回はそういう風な形をとっております。
It's just so cool. This is
Takamatsu was
good.
finally giving us the info we were looking for. However, we couldn't stop there. We had to know why this is called a deluxe remaster.
This looks
to do
so
that,
good.
we tracked down
I
the game's
can't
producer
lie to you
and
guys.
managed
Like,
to
this
get his
looks
account.
amazing. Like, I can't wait for this game
I
to
think
release.
Dead
I
Rising
already,
is a unique game with extremely
before I
tight game
did the
design,
video,
even by today's standards.
a friend of mine
However,
pre-ordered the game
we
for me
also
already,
knew
so
the original
I'm
game
excited to
was
play it.
released 18 years ago, and that improvements were needed to reach a modern audience.
this game to me was
That's
just
why
it
we
hits a
focused on
special
improving
spot in my heart.
playability. In
Wait, what
addition
the
to
fuck? Wait,
overhauling-
Stop right here. Stop right here. What the fuck? I'm sorry. You guys are so spoiled. Holy shit. In the original game, this never happened. If you hold the barrel, you can actually get shot and the bullets will hit you and you're like, why are you still hitting me? And then like I thought you could use it as shield. No, in this game, in the original game, you get shot.
the graphics. This game truly deserves the title
Of Deluxe Remaster. I can't believe, but yeah, that's pretty much it they've done for it. And I seriously can't. I can't believe it. They brought back a childhood thing of mine that I love so much, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the game is coming back and in a whole new light, and just being able to see it finally in a whole new light is something I've been personally waiting for a very, very long time. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys liked the video and you stuck it to the end, I genuinely appreciate you. This will help me learn more about what I can improve upon. So if you guys do like it, smash that like button, comment down below if you ever played the Dead Rising franchise, and if you guys are going to play the Deluxe Remastered. I'm certainly 100% going to be streaming this on Twitch, and when my time off from Tekken, this tournament season is done, I'm going to be streaming this game nonstop. That's my plan. Like, my genuine plan is to stream this game and actually compare and actually make a video on the differences between the remaster and the original, because I do have the original on Steam, and I have the remastered pre-ordered, so we're definitely going to go into that and see the niches and everything you guys can see. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Stay safe, and catch you at the next one. Bye for now.